PC gamer is something of a strange creature indeed. PC games have really been looked at, I think, in the industry as someone who is extrovert, different, closed off from society, hermit-like, and I haven't described all these things, of course, in the past. PC gaming, I believe, is the way forward, but recently, over the past few years, it has diminished. If you were to compare in the most simplest terms the difference between PC gaming and console gaming, is that console gaming is more linear. It's one set small box, no real maintenance needed. The titles are given to you on a disc, you play them, they're very straightforward. PCs then, of course, being a device for multiple and many purposes, requires the PC gamer to get more involved, from installing the game, upgrading the PC, downloadable content, which is something that was for a long time PC based only and is now merging with consoles. I believe though that online gaming, cloud streaming and games that are based upon a community will always be held by the PC in its heart. We see PC games now becoming more popular, digital based. No longer do you buy a PC game in a store. I don't think anyone ever really does anymore. You have things like Steam, and the EA producers also have a number of different cloud shops, Origin being one of them, to download your games directly. If your PC then gets damaged or destroyed, you will always have your game, your save files, your achievements, your progress. PC gaming then can be quite elitist, and this is something that I deal with in my own personal YouTube channel, where I have a let's play experience for those who just want to see someone play a game naturally, and by naturally I mean terribly. The problem, and it's eking now into consoles with the idea of having this community-based gaming, is that PC-based gaming has become very elitist. If you can't do something absolutely perfectly, or if you try and take a tactic that's outside the norm, you will get criticized for it heavily. This is a common trend in most what we call MMORPGs, for short, standing for a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. The reason being is that these games are highly addictive. They have vast communities, clans, hundreds if not thousands of people getting together from all over the world. So it can be an extremely positive thing. Of course, we've heard all those horror stories of people playing the game for 3 days straight, abandoning children and themselves passing out due to dehydration or lack of food. Well, that's the same thing if you run for 3 days straight. Well, if you're built like me, that is. PC gaming then has a lot more than the stereotypical dungeon master in the bottom of his basement playing a game with all his friends and using a lavatory that is actually strangely shaped like a bucket. No, it has RTS as real-time strategies, FPS as first-person shooters, or more commonly Call of Duty, and of course, in my opinion, more popular and more groundbreaking, the Battlefield 3 and 4 series now that are released. PC gaming now is really starting to re-emerge. A much loved developer who made the Freelancer series is coming out with a concept called Star Citizen, and the reason why I talk about this specifically in relation to PC gaming is it's showing how the industry, how we are growing as a gaming community. He decided to pitch a concept of an open world game. A game where you would fly off and it would generate worlds and star systems and it would be never ending. A true space simulator, or space sim for short. To do this though, he asked us, the community, for help, and has now broken, to this date, records of $43 million. He got this through a site called Kickstarter, where basically you pitch an idea and for certain levels of investment you will offer freebies and extra downloads. If you invested $5 you get a t-shirt, $20 you would get a t-shirt and a pet in character or in game. $43 million. That shows that the community is screaming out for PC games, for PC involvement, and this gentleman is providing that. PCs all around, I think, are a labor of love. Those who invest the time in it, the money, will get a lot more from their games, I believe. Even careers. What you see now is an interview being made to educate those on gaming, and personally for me, YouTube is a career driver. But even for those that don't make it on YouTube, I think it's a hobby. It's an ability for people to show their creativity using the medium of gaming, using the medium of PC gaming, something that the consoles are trying to catch up on, but I don't think they will ever break the hold that PC has on this Let's Play market.